Shalom, brothers and sisters. It's your brother ISRAELITES from the Northern Kingdom, bringing some edification for you Negro, Latino, and Indigenous who are the biblical Israelites. And before I start, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Barakatam, Rakakadash, that Yahweh, being the name of the Lord, not Jehovah, or God, or Yah, or Ahaya, it's Yahweh, the creator of all the Ancient of Days. Bahasham is in the name of, and Yahweh Shai is the one you guys call Jesus or the Christ, signally speaking. And we give double honors to our elders in GMS where we learn this truth. Shalom to the apostles, the bishops, and to the men down on the highways and byways giving the 100% truth. Shalom to you. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, Lobakar in the Hebrew, the house of David being rebuilt as we speak. Shalom to you. And shalom to the speckled birds are among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations, but return to the house of Israel and are being edified by these videos. Shalom to you. The date today is August 21st, Thursday, August 21st of 2025, our hopeful year of salvation and the destruction of the nation of Edom. And we're going to be speaking about what's going on here in Babylon, aka America. Okay, it's turning into a police state. Okay, if you don't know what that means, is that the military is taking over, and there's going to be no constitution. There will be declared martial law, which the constitution will be suspended, and you will have no actual rights. We don't have any rights anyways, but when this happens, they can do anything to you, and they can break every law there is of supposedly, right? They can throw you in jail, they can beat you up, they can do whatever they want, they can shoot you on sight. That's what they're turning into, a police state, okay? What is that movie? The movie Siege, 1996, with Bruce Willis, right? They were hunting for these terrorists, and then they started dividing the blocks and having the detention centers. So we already know that that's here. Alligator, Alcatraz, okay? Walmarts, okay, even from the time before Trump, but weren't they throwing little kids in Walmarts and giving them foil blankets? That's prophecy, brothers and sisters. All right, that's the time we're in, okay, and that's what we've been trying to warn brothers and sisters to wake up to this truth, that the lies that we've been consumed all our life. You know, I mean, we've been drinking the Kool-Aid, man. It's just crazy, bananas. That we've accepted this shit, that we accepted to be equal to these people when we are the best people on earth, that had created all the inventions, okay, are the best at everything, that we are the salt of the earth, that we create everything from music to style to genre, the best food. Look at who's eating the best food right now. Everybody voted what was the best food in the world. What did everybody say? Tacos. Tacos right now. Everybody is eating tacos from Timbuktu to London, okay? Which is blowing everybody's mind. Go to Korea, go to Japan. There's an hour wait to get tacos. Israelite food, all right? Which the taco just basically is the Passover, all right? What is the Passover? Roasted meat, right? Unleavened bread, the tortilla, doesn't have any leaven. And bitter herbs, right? Onion, cilantro. Those are bitter herbs, brothers and sisters. That's the Passover right there in the taco, which taco is a Hebrew word too, okay? But we're warning you of these things are coming because it is going to happen from one day to another. that the things that you wanted to do, that you're going to go to the beach, that you're going to go to shopping, all that's going away as we speak. And the dollar's being devaluated. And even Trump said that. Hey, sometimes devaluating the dollar is good. He said that on national television. So let's get... and remember, this image is nothing. This is... Some of you might say, well, brother, that's from a movie. That's AI artificial. Yes. Why? Because this is in the book of Job, okay? Leviathan. Leviathan is going to come in the last days. But what else is going to happen? Esau has his own abominations he's going to let loose. All his creatures that he's been making in the lab, okay? So he's got super soldiers, all right? And we don't know exactly how they look. We just know we've heard that they're very tall, okay? But this devil's been cooking up, okay? Every fruit you've touched is already genetically modified. What do you think that these guys just modifying just the fruit? No, he's modifying everything, okay? And this right here is old technology. This was back in the 90s. This already happened. Okay? These are the things this devil has been working on and is coming to fruition. That is not standard operating gear. Okay? There's going to be drones out here. There's going to be dogs patrolling. Okay? And you know this they show you this in this, what is a Black Mirror series? These dogs, they already exist. Look up Boston Dynamics, okay? This is not even hard to understand, but all this is coming to our doorstep, okay? We already had this epidemic, right? The C-19, right? So all this, whether you believe that this are movies, yes, but this is how they show you how it's really going to be. So let's go to the scriptures, brothers and sisters, and get some understanding. Wisdom and understanding will be the stability of our time. That's all we're going to have, okay, in Jacob's trouble. This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. For man also knoweth not his time. We don't know when we're going to die. We don't know what time, we step a foot out that curb and that taxi might hit us. We have no idea, okay? As the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. Right? The evil time is coming. We told you about the evil time, right? See, Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who's going to be saved out of it? The elect of the nation of Israel. 2/3 of the nation of Israel is not going to be saved out of it. That is prophecy in Zechariah 13 and 8, because they don't believe. And the Lord doesn't want them to believe, and the Lord doesn't want to save them. Okay, those are the same spirits that were out there with Moses that didn't believe. Okay? So these are the same spirits 2,000 years that didn't believe in the Messiah. Okay? Verse 8. For it shall come to pass in that day with Yahweh of hosts that I will break his yoke. He's talking about the yoke we have now. We are prisoners. Okay, brothers and sisters, whether you believe it or not, we don't have actual change now, but we're in the new kind of slavery. Okay? Consumerism. Okay? Okay, that's a new form of slavery. That if you don't know, now you know. Okay, you want to keep up with the Joneses? That's slavery. But we also have to what? Pay tribute to this devil. Okay, everything you work for, you already get jacked. Okay, you got to pay another nation money. That's slavery. Okay, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck. We're still in slavery. Okay. And will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. Okay? Because everything we buy, brothers and sisters, we have to pay tribute to. We have to get it from the other nations. And that was part of the curses of Deuteronomy 28. But let's go to Lamentations 5. Because that explains it a little bit more as well. Let's start here. Lamentation 5 and 2. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens, right? Because everything we have, these devils took. Okay? And they took it. They were given that authority to take it by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments. We broke the contract. Remember, these nations have always been known to be nothing. Isaiah 40 and 15. Nothing. So he got these nobody people and put them over us. Damn. That's when you know you messed up, man. We messed up. We went bad. So all you got to look is in the mirror to show why this happened, right? Verse 3. We are orphans and fatherless, right? Because they came against us. They killed all our warriors, right? With all their weapons and technology. We are, and their biological warfare, right? Their diseases. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money. Everywhere you go, you want to get water, you got to buy. This used to be our water. This used to be our property. This used to be our land. But it was taken from us. Our wood is sold on to us. Well, you want to make a house? This used to be your land. You used to go into the forest, cut a tree, make yourself a nice teepee, make a nice log cabin. No, you have to buy the land that used to be yours. Now you got to go buy the wood to build that house. And here it is, brothers and sisters. Once again, mentioned again. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. Why? Because you're going to get rest in the kingdom of heaven. And that's in Isaiah 14 and 1. Okay? Not 1 as in verse 2. That we will finally get that rest. You can never get this rest. These devils will kick down your door at 2 o'clock in the morning, shoot you like a dog, and say, my bad, it was an apartment next door. Okay? You can never get rest here, man. We have given the hand to the Egyptians and the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread, right? And what is mentioned in the Egyptian and Assyrian is caught in the modern day American, okay? They're the Egyptians and the Assyrians today. They're the ones in power. They're the ones whose face is on the money, okay? They're the ones in rulership. Those are the ones who sold us. Those are our oppressors. Never trust thy enemy, brothers and sisters. And here's a great point to not forget. Our fathers have sinned and are not. And we have borne their iniquities. Okay? Our forefathers sinned, yes. And we are living that because they have what they have done. And in reality, it was really us. Okay? Brothers, if you could accept that in the regeneration. And here it is explaining even better, brothers and sisters. Look. Servants, nobodies, the lowest of the low, the worst of the worst. Servants have ruled over us. There is none that doth deliver us out of their hand. Why? Because Marcus Garvey's not going to save us. Malcolm X not going to save us. The only thing that can save us is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shai. Because that is a prophecy, brothers and sisters. He's going to send his son to deliver us from these devils. Okay? We get our bread with perils of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness. Who is the sword? Esau, the nation of Edom. Yeah, it talks about being black as an oven because of the famine. But that's the point, brothers and sisters, that this tribulation, what's happening, let me get, what is that? Joel, I'll just go to the last part of it. Joel 3, I believe. Joel 3, and the very end. Yeah, let's go to 20. 19. Yeah, let's go to 19 to the end. This Joel 3 and 19. Egypt shall be a desolation. America is going to be desolate. It's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear bombs. And Edom shall be a desolation. You so-called Caucasian people, or you call yourself white, whatever you want to call you, you're still Edomites. You're going to be a desolation. You're going to be destroyed for what you've done to the children of Israel. And Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land, right? Remember, we never done anything to these people. But that wrath that they have, that ancestral hate, they've used it against us. But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for Yahweh dwelleth in Zion. And Zion is another key word for Israel. Let's get that.
Strong's H 6726. Sion.
Zion, right? Parched place, another name for Jerusalem, especially in the prophetic books. This is another name for Jerusalem, which is the nation of Israel, all 12 tribes, brothers and sisters. Cheers. And this is what's so great about the blue letter in this aspect. 2 Samuel 5 and 7, it gives you examples of how this is used. Nevertheless, David took the stronghold of Zion. The same is the city of David. Beautiful. 2 Kings 19 and 31. For out of Jerusalem shall go forth a remnant, right? Because this remnant is always talked about. The Lord is always have a remnant. And they that escaped out of the Mount Zion, the zeal of Yahweh of hosts shall do this. So that's it, brothers and sisters. You have to understand what time we're in. The time of this devil and his last moves. The time of the microchip is on the way too. Okay? Because we already know what he did already, but he's gonna come back and do that second play. Okay? You know how they always do the same old plays over and over. So that's coming again. The new lockdown. So brothers and sisters, your warning, you have been warned, the blood is off our hands. We have told you to repent. This is what's coming. This is the worst time had ever in the humanity of planet Earth. This is going to be the worst of the worst. Remember, people are going to be eating their babies. This happened already, but it's going to happen again. Cannibalism is coming back in a great way. People are going to be eating each other, okay? It's mentioned in the scriptures. So we're warning you that this is going to happen, Fast, pray, call upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, repent. Okay, this is a fearful thing to know that the Lord is not with you in those days, that we know that whatever happens, that the Lord is always going to be with us, for good or for bad. And we have that faith, that our ancestors walked with faith as Abraham, right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And that's what we have to carry in these last days, because that's all we're going to have, is that faith, which is going to be our stability of our times. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, Rakah Kedash, and he that have ears, let him hear. Okay, if you have ears, let him hear. Shalom.